Welcome back to the mess that is Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. And last time, you remember, what the hell did Yankee Doodle and a mob boss have in common? I have no clue besides his name. Moving on, we're going into the fourth case out of the 5 cases we have, and that is personal piracy.
I like it. What is it?
Oh, just a little Time Warner IP I found on the internet. Amazing what comes up when you search Show You Weenie.
Yes, interesting.
Oh, I'll burn your copy. It won't cost you much. All right, hey.
Freeze, music pirate!
What?
All right, the music piracy. Hey, not in the face!
You know what? They're calling me out, damn it.
No one messes with my sidekick. Be gentle. He's just a boy, I think.
Uh-huh.
It'll never stick. Don't worry about me. I've got compadres on the inside.
You do what you can to raise them to be good kids. You never imagined they'd get involved in it. What's he being charged with exactly? Oh, right. Copyright infringement.
Just like YouTube. Because, you know, YouTube. Anybody will want to get copyright claims just because YouTube. As you know, I've been hit with so many copyright claims in the past just because of the music that's already in the game. Well, let's see what's here. A warrant. This is an official police warrant for Peanut's arrest. It says they have him in holding until the trial. Evidence. Profile. Location. A pacifier 4-pack. 4 oversized Four oversized rubber nipples. Large enough to silence the most obnoxious quartet of babies. Berry cherry flavored. Evidence. Okay. Avenger's Cage. This larger bird cage is home to Avenger, my fearless sidekick, and it appears to need a rigorous scrubbing. Where is that Avenger anyway? I just happen to like this kind of music. So let's move to the prison visitors area. So, what's up, man?
You don't need to be here. The Peanut has it all under control.
But you're in jail. Innocently accused of a crime you didn't commit. You'll get eaten alive in here.
He should know he was in there.
Oh, laundry's done? Great. Yeah, if you could just roll up the tights. No, not folded. Yeah, put them on my cot. So who's the firm sending to defend me? Pardon? Phil?
You know what?
No, they all think you're guilty. I'm the only hope you've got.
Okay. Hey, what do you think my chances are with a public defender?
I'll take the case.
No, I meant no. Nothing personal. Well, okay, of course it's personal. But...
Location! Let's move to Phil's office.
I've called you all here today because you're all overpaid.
What?
But with the help of the latest in cloning technology, I've found an unending source of cheap recruits. Ha ha ha! Low, Dolly.
Wait,
What?
cloning people? Isn't that illegal?
Nope, looked it up. So long as I own the original, I can make up to 5 copies for my personal use.
Uh-huh.
But who have you cloned?
Who else? Me! Meet Phil Ken 72, Esquire, Junior, at law.
Ha ha! Whoa.
It's a baby! How disappointing.
He made Tintin.
Oh, Daddy! A new brother! Or is he an uncle? Oh no! I nearly blew my secret identity! Say something to cover up your mistake! Say something!
What?
That's disgusting!
Of course not. It's perfectly natural. Other than the cloning machine and me trying to breastfeed, I was hoping for something bigger. Oh well.
Daddy! Damn it! I mean Phil!
What? You know what? Avenger!
Avenger, go!
Hey, grab me a power juice while you're out, would you?
Well, back to the lab to find a way to make old little Phil grow a lot larger.
What?
Oh! My little brother / uncle! Thank
What?
you, Avenger!
Profile!
I love my boots!
Okay. Birdman's enthusiastic overzealous paralegal. She carries a superhero guidebook to help her through the daily grind. She's secretly Phil Ken 7's daughter, Judy. Rack of suits. This is a rack of identical black suits and matching eye patches. Probably for the clones. However, since they're all babies, you would think that a nice assortment of diapers would be more appropriate. Drink coasters. This is a house compromise of drink coasters from the Birdcage, a local watering hole. It gives me an idea. A drinky idea. Evidence. Location. Possibly something else. Cloning machine. This device is a steam-belching clone machine. So many buttons, so little time. Well, let's move to the Birdcage.
Give me the usual. Orange dreamsicle. Take me away.
Bad day?
Peanut's been arrested.
Huh. He was just in here last night. What were the charges?
Copyright infringement. Wait, he was in here last night? He's not old enough, I think.
That's not what the ID in his fanny pack says.
What? You got a fanny pack? A ceiling-mounted television. I wonder what it's like to be mounted from the ceiling. Just hanging there all day? Pyramid of glasses. Just like the Egyptians, this bartender has mastered ancient methods. Methods. Methods? Just like the Egyptians, this bartender has mastered ancient methods of stacking things on top of each other. Empty tip jar. Empty tip jar. How sad, an empty tip jar. After all these years of patronage, maybe I should leave a little something. Glass eye. Stepping away from the creepy glass eyeball. A dartboard. Darts in a bar. Who would have guessed? So about Peanut.
Maybe I don't know Peanut as well as I thought. Could you even imagine him doing something like that?
Yes.
Okay. What about that RIAA?
What could the RIAA have against Peanut? And what is the RIAA?
Recording Industry Association of America. Just last week, they ran a spot check of MP3 players at the front door.
Why were they checking for MP3 players at a bar?
He slipped out the back window, ditched his fanny pack here before he left.
By the way, that's Steve Bloom.
Do you still have his fanny pack?
Here you go.
Evidence! Well, damn! A thick roll of cash found in Peanut's fanny pack. Easily $1,000. MP3 player found in Peanut's fanny pack with the Germans' hit song Show You Weenie. Lovely, lovely. I would bet money that this is an illegal copy. Pickup stub from the local copy store found in Peanut's fanny pack. J916. Letter followed by a bunch of numbers. Interesting. There he is! Nobuyuki Johnson! Peanut's pickup. It's you! Really? Fake ID found in Peanut's fanny pack, mostly written in Japanese for a man named Nobuyuki Johnson. Thank you. I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go. I just remembered something. I need to go back to the office. Power juice. This is 6 packs of power juice. You know it means business because of the sun printed on the label. Caution, do not drink all 6 at once. Evidence. The laptop. Peanut's new laptop. Time to get on Mission Improbable. Da 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 dun.
Maybe I can find something on here to prove Peanut's innocence.
Pick up copies. Pick up copies. What the fuck? copies. This sticky note is in Peanut's handwriting. Looks like a reminder to pick up copies. But where would one pick up copies? The copy store! Evidence. Location! Street Fighter 3. Cool! A super sweet Street Fighter 3 icon. Overplayed as all hell. Prawn folder. Now we're talking. Peanut's prawn folder. Full of hot prawn? You know, those little shrimpy things with those little creepy feelers. The what? Prawn! This just isn't right. Yeah, really. You can usually find some good stuff in the recycling bin. Oh look, a folder marked prospects. I'll just drag that to the desktop. You can usually find some good stuff in the recycling bin. Unfortunately, all I found was a dumb prospects folder. Where's the juice, the meat, the nitty-gritty? Money laundering, racketeering, pyramid and Ponzi schemes. No music. There is an incredible assortment of men's cashmere cardigans and sleeveless V-neck sweater images. Profile! Harvey's antisocial teenage paralegal. He enjoys karate and bazookas and prefers cardigans and V-neck sweaters to a stuffy suit and tie. I see what it's saying, but what? Oh, you had to do this 6 times. 4. There you go. That's what I did it for. This is not the porn I was talking about. Yeah, let's move. To the copy shop. Present stub for service. Well, I think we ought to examine some stuff. Cool. Thanks, Chief. Bowling pins! The only reason these are here is because they were in the background on the show. SPA poster. A lame poster for the Software Publishers Association. It says, don't copy that floppy. Where's that black square thing? Not accepting sign. Now serving J97. Now serving Jane 916. Seems like an obvious clue. Perhaps I should present my ticket stub to an employee at the store. This looks like a low bell. Well, it is a low bell. It probably calls for assistance. Ding! Back off! Back off! Brochure. A stack of brochures for Clones R Us. At the... Let me read that again. A stack of A stack of brochures for Clones R Us. At the rate this case is going, I could use some more legal assistance at the office. Evidence! Brochure for Clones R Us. Clone yourself or someone else for $100. You control the copyrights and the copy's rights. What? Had to answer that. So here we are at the copy shop. We got our evidence, so let's talk to this man.
You did this.
What? What? What did I do?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
nice. You have about as much respect for the law as our current administration. Perfect.
I'm sure I can come up with something.
I hear your young ward has been arrested. How unsurprising.
Now, what do you know about it? He's been charged with copyright violation. Sound familiar?
We're very careful here to get the proper paperwork filled out in triplicate before we duplicate anything that might be under copyright. After all, that's the law.
I'm sorry. Were you saying something? Hold that thought. I had a reason to come in here. I think.
You think? You know, in another universe, it will be a certain spiky-haired, blue suit wearing defense attorney with his pink princess sidekick in the slammer or the detention center. Take your pick. Moving on.
Do you have Peanuts copies?
No! I mean, no. I have no idea where any copies of Peanut might be. Why would I? Oh, you mean the copies Peanut came in to have made? Yes, those I have. Do you have the stub?
Is this the stub?
Stub? Right here. Holy rock! These are resumes.
Evident. By the way, that's Street Fighter Zero Ryu.
Hola, mi amigo. ¿Dónde está el cuarto de baño?
Copies of Peanut's resumes. It says here he can speak Spanish and Japanese. I speak Spanish and Japanese. Profile!
It's Elliot. Everyone knows it is 2 L's and 2 T's.
Common mistake. It's like Mississippi. Because it's always M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Or Minnesota. M-I-N-E-S-O-T-A. Working at the local copy shop, this rude and abrasive villain relishes the duplication of everything in pairs. His duplication ray can even clone humans. Oh, sure. Let's see. Continue.
Peanut?
Wait, what?
I'm supposed to be defending... Wait a minute. Me? What are you... I mean, me? Whatever. What are you / I doing? Defending the innocent, of course.
What?
Your Honor, I'm supposed to be the defense here.
It seems to me you are. Perfect. What's there to complain about?
But Harvey Birdman too, Your Honor.
Oh, this is too rich. Beardless Birdman. How would you like to proceed?
Well, No, I can't do Igiari.
I hear if you love something, you have to set it free.
Yeah, go with that.
So be it. Woo.
But if he's the defender, then who's the prosecutor?
Let's see. Where, oh where, could I find another attorney at such short notice? Where? Oh, yes. You.
But... I'll take the case.
Excellent. Evil twins facing off against one another for the soul of their young sidekick. Tell me that's not a hackneyed video game idea.
It is.
Birdless Beardman, call your first witness.
I call Peanut. You can plead the fifth.
Sixth, whatever. Harvey will go easy on me. Won't you, big guy?
Peanut, have you ever violated the copyright laws of the U.S. government?
Define violate?
Just tell us what you were doing when the RIAA arrested you this morning.
Testimony!
Well, I was working in your office. It was just an ordinary day. I was playing a song from an adult animated cartoon on your computer. You seemed to enjoy it. When you asked me for a copy, the RIAA knocked down the door and hauled me away. I've never made illegal copies of copywritten material. I have far too much respect for artists.
Cross-examination.
How could you tell?
Well, you like anything with the word weenie in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What about that clip you played for me?
A gift from a friend? You know all about friends, right, Harvey? Friends don't prosecute you. I don't own any illegal copies of any songs that I know of.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, what can you tell me about this?
Then how do you explain this?
I have never seen that. What is that? I've never seen that before my whole life.
I found this in your fanny
Pack.
at the birdcage.
Planet? See, that's not even my name on that ID. It says Mr. Johnson. Can I revise my testimony?
What the hell? Yeah, give it another roll.
Revision.
I love my job. 7 and 7 is my home away from home. Sometimes I listen to music on my computer, but it's always a legitimate copy. Computers aren't just for video games. Oh, okay, they're mostly for video games. I mean, who needs a 256 megabyte graphics card for word processing?
True.
That MP3 player is not mine, and that ID card is in some language I am unfamiliar with.
Cross-examination.
Can you prove that?
Aren't I innocent until proven guilty? Seems like proof is your job, right?
2, 3, 4. Then, how do you explain this?
Give me one of those crest/gravitas things. Mentok, the crest taker.
Crap. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. One, two, three. 1, 2. 3.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Everyone give Birdman a hand for completely wasting our time!
You gotta be kidding me. One, two.
Can you prove that?
Aren't I innocent until proven guilty? Seems like proof is your job, right?
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
In this case, time to cheat.
Whatever.
Oh, right, this.
Hola, mi amigo. ¿Dónde está?
It says here that you speak Japanese. Interestingly enough, the fake ID looks to have some Asian-looking language on it that might, in fact, be Japanese.
All right, you got me. It's mine.
Really? I mean, really? So, you admit the songs on here are yours?
Why not? They're all legit.
What do you mean, legit?
All
Legitimate.
ripped from CDs I own.
Burned.
Ah. What was the RIAA's case against you again?
Sorry, hate to break up the breathtaking testimony that you have going on here, but I have this, it's a thing that is it's a scheduling. It was from I'm actually very bored and I just want to leave. Adjourned until tomorrow.
Lovely. Profile!
Birdman! Harvey Birdman. Number 2.
An exact duplicate of Harvey Birdman with the exception of his sexy mustache and flavor saver. It would seem that this Harvey got the better deal over at 772. Sure, why not? Let's move on to Phil's.
I have an announcement to make. You remember my twin brother Bill, who founded 7 and 7 with me? Bill left to found another law firm, and it's a huge success. We've decided to pool our genes to make something larger than either of our parts. Ha ha! Firm growth.
You mean a merger?
No, I hate mergers. I mean, yes, that's
what?
it exactly.
You... Okay, Phil. About the job.
What about our jobs?
Oh, you won't have to worry about those anymore.
Great. Hey, wait a minute.
What about management?
Who's going to be in charge around here?
Bill, I'm taking an extended sabbatical in Thailand. One night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster. Bangkok. Ha ha ha. Say that backwards.
Cock bang! I prefer one night in Neo Kobe.
What are you going to call the new company? 7 and 7, 11?
That's a Roman numeral 2.
Oh. Evidence! We think. Business card for Harvey Birdman 2, lawyer of 7 and 72. It even has the address of business hours. Classy. Location! Well, let's move it. Oh, I got some for you guys. There you go.
Here you go, little fella. Thanks, those things were driving me crazy. The name is Birdman, Harvey Birdman. Number 2. How can I help you?
Well, I need some info. About Peanut.
Where's Peanut? What have you done with him? He's in his office. And why would you care anyway? You just spent the last day trying to find him guilty. I was just doing my... He has his own office? Wait! How did you get him out of jail? A simple writ of habeas corpus? Habeas whatis? What are you trying to pull? And will somebody tell me what the RIAA is? He's a valued member of our staff, a real talent. My Peanut?
So who's the boss?
Who's in charge here? Bill Ken 7, of course. Phil's brother? And your boss-to-be. At least until the right sizing. What? What's more redundant than a double? Who says the doubles are better?
Pardon me. I hope I'm not
Part of us
disturbing
too?
anything.
Not at all.
Good, good. Just making sure that you received the items I sent to you.
Ah, yes, thank you. There'll be a huge help in filing my injunction tomorrow. I am so screwed.
About that parking validation.
Do you validate?
GG2 can take care of that for you.
Oh! Aha!
Come here, Harry.
Oh! Oh! The
Are
fuck?
we still on for dinner tonight, darling?
Glad to see you could all make it. Birdman, call your first... Wait! Make your first objection.
Objection!
Yes, now that you mention it, it does seem that the makeup of the jury has been changed. Talk about a jury of your peers. Mind swap. How fun this is. It's like human solitaire.
Oh, look at them. Look at all those wonderful birdmen.
What?
And those crests. Do you think they could spare just one?
Knock yourself out.
What? Why? Don't you need it?
I'm an attorney, a good one. What good are superpowers in a court of law?
Yes! Finally, I have the crest on Birdman's helmet.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't just go and give that to him. Jealous that I don't need my crest? No, I just...
Oh, fine. You want to be the bird with the beard.
Mind swap.
Oh, dear.
Prosecution!
Your Honor, I'd like to call Bird Girl to the stand. Can you tell me why you copied Peanut's outfit?
Of course, because, wait, I didn't copy him.
Just look at you. Your clothes, your mask, your wings. You're the spitting image of Peanut.
That's not true. I copied Birdman.
Please elaborate.
Testimony.
I've been a fan of Birdman since I first laid eyes on him. I modeled my outfit after his. I got as close to it as I could. I even have the little bird crest thing.
So, you admit that you copied your outfit from Birdman. Who's the infringer now?
Birdman. Overruled.
Don't you have to wait until I actually object before you do that?
Just trying to save us all some time, but if you insist.
Your Honor, what does this have to do with the case? I'm trying to establish a pattern of disrespect for copyright laws within the Bird team. Why?
So he can prove that Peanut and Bird Girl are innocent victims of their supervisor's manipulations and pin the blame directly on that supervisor.
Wait, what?
I'm that supervisor. Exactly.
Yeah, see? Overruled.
But I...
No further questions.
What?
Your witness. I need to prove that Bird Girl did not plagiarize my costume.
Cross-examination.
What about the wings? Mine are feathered and yours are not.
Mine are metal. What busy girl has time to hand glue a bunch of blue feathers?
How do you know they're blue? Abu di abadai. Abu di adai. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you do? How did you duplicate that?
I couldn't. Well, not really. The crest is magical or just too high-tech or something. Anyhow, I couldn't copy it. Mine's just felt.
I felt her crest. Get it? Felt? The hair?
Mm-hmm.
The crest thing doesn't work, but felt does.
So that's why you let X have your... the crest? It's worthless? Let the poor sap have his moment.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I guess that does make some sense.
Does it?
Whatever.
Your Honor, Bird Girl fabricated her own wings, crest, and costume as an homage, making her outfit wholly original and not a cheap knockoff copy of me. In addition, Peanut refuses to wear a suit, and he doesn't even have a bird crest, making him 20% different. Therefore, he is not in violation of copyright law.
That's not you too. Gotcha. You're funny looking.
Your Honor!
Spoil sport. Where's the harm? They're all the same.
They are? Iggy!
That's a problem, Your Honor. How can we have a fair trial when every member of the jury employs the defendant?
I see your point. Sustained. Court is adjourned until we can straighten out this mess, bailiff. Put these copies in a cage.
Your Honor?
Beard
what?
getting scratchy? Fine. Mind swap. Whoop.
Okay. And let's mosey. Birdcage.
Keep 'em coming, baby. That's right. Nothing stopping me tonight.
He had to be here.
You're here, huh? You're here, you're here, you're here. To bear witness to my ultimate victory.
Good for you. Congratulations on wresting my crest from me. Oh, wait. It's still there.
Oh, don't say that.
I didn't say anything.
You implied it. You implied that my crest is inferior to yours.
Huh, just because it's a cheap copy?
Yes! You take all the fun out of everything.
Thank you. So you know what?
I thought you wanted the crest.
Of course I want the one on your helmet, not some cheap copy. Oh, it's all the deadly duplicator's fault. If he hadn't tempted me with all those exquisite copies.
Wait, you mean the guy from the copy shop?
Of course I mean the guy. How many other copy-based villains do you deal with?
I thought Phil and his cloning machine. I gotta go.
Well, now. Harvey Birdman's 2 Bird Crest. It is crumpled and mutilated thanks to X's temper tantrum. Evidence!
The crest, the crest, the crest, the crest. C-R-E-S-T.
Harvey 2 is Bird Crest. Crumpled and mutilated thanks to X's temper tantrum. Well, to the copy shop.
Can I help you? I'd like to speak to the deadly duplicator, please. I'm afraid he's not available right now.
Okay, well, you know what?
I know you're busy here, but I wonder if you might be able to let me know where I could find the deadly duplicator. You mean Eliot? Right. Just between one Birdman and another. Eliot, someone's here to see you.
It's Elliot. Everyone knows it is two L's,
two
and
T's.
What do you want? We already have a Birdman of our own, thanks.
I got a Franklin Roosevelt here that says you want to tell me. You can buy something nice like binoculars, a bicycle, or perhaps a biplane.
Fine. Give it. Seriously, Birdman. This is little more than simple logic.
Is it?
The copies are always inferior. A piece of hair or a smudge gets on the lens, and you have a serious mess on your hands. This Birdman copy probably won't hold up under stress.
I knew it. Now I just need to break him in court.
Thank you. So, let's move.
And with a flick of the wrist and a stroke of the pen, we will unite as one legal force of menacing justice.
We have to stop this. They'll fire us all and replace us with duplicates.
We keep the best, kill the rest. Survival of the fittest. Darwin with a 12 gauge.
But they're copies. They can't be as good.
And I can prove it.
I'll leg wrestle anyone from 7 and 7-Eleven right here and now.
So what, Sam?
Or in court. Court's much better.
Really?
Feel so different, so powerful, so.
He's dead!
Awesome.
Does that count as a leg wrestle win?
Yeah! In court.
I'll defeat Bill's Birdman in court.
All right, Birdman, you've got a deal. You win, and the merger's off.
All right, let's get this over with. Birdman, call your first witness.
But, Your Honor,
I hope you're not trying to suggest that I can't be a fair and impartial jury, Birdman.
Do what? Do I want to? Nah, I'll pass on the Gary.
Does that have anything to do with RIAA? Never mind.
You ask the mind taker to never mind?
my apologies. For my first witness, I call myself. Well, the self who works for 7 and 7 too. Don't you mean Peanut?
It's his turn, his call. Come on down!
Tell us what you know about copies.
Testimony.
Copies are just as good as the originals. If it wasn't for my beard, you couldn't tell us apart. Since when does being first mean you get to control everything? Are we in grade school? Is it fair for the person who holds the rights to the original to completely control the copy? Shouldn't the copy have some rights? Digital rights management is the crime. It keeps people from using their originals in the ways they would prefer.
Take that, YouTube.
What about my crest? The source of all my powers. What powers? When was the last time you used those vaunted powers of yours? The crest is useless.
Back in the days of OG Hanna-Barbera?
Technically, I think only one of us ever went to grade school. Doesn't that make a difference? Only in that you went to a lousy grade school and I didn't.
Well, in that case, my friend, may I present to you this?
Not when they are $100 apiece. You are property, manufactured and sold. So who owns me? The person that paid for my cloning or the person that made me? Let us see. I now call the deadly duplicator to the stand.
What do you want with me?
Just tell the court what you've been up to.
Testimony.
I'm undergoing an anger management course to help me channel my negative feelings into positive channels. I single-handedly made a number of copies of Harvey Birdman. Your opponent, the people in the jury yesterday, and even my assistant in the copy shop. My copies are nearly perfect. Few people can tell them from the originals. I strictly obey copyright laws when there are any to obey. We can't work with lawlessness.
Examination. Okay, so
What copyright laws are missing?
There's almost nothing concerning the human body as intellectual property, for instance.
So you can copy as many people as you like without getting into any trouble with the law?
Correct.
Mhm. 1, 2, 3.
The crest, the crest, the crest, the crest. C-R-E-S-T.
Then how do you explain this?
It's a crest. So?
It's a useless crest. It should be the source of superhero powers.
And your point is?
Your copies don't have any powers.
Prove it.
Prove it? Logic.
You gave your crest to X the Eliminator because it's worthless to you. So you said, a real crest is nearly indestructible. This clearly is not.
1 and 2. Yeah.
So, what the hell just happened back there? Did I win?
More like you failed to lose. Oh, part of my master plan. Anyway, it's good to have you back, Peanut. I just hope you learned your lesson about copying music.
Yeah. If you're gonna illegally download music, make sure you use someone else's computer.
I like that win. And then we finally reach the end. That's right, the end. So, in the final part of this Let's Play, 2 birds, 1 throne. What exactly will happen? Well, find out in the next exciting part. And the conclusion of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you for the last case.